Hello and welcome to all LEGO City sets retiring in 2023. This is quite a large list compared to some, probably one of the longer ones there is, maybe the longest. So starting off with set 60253, this is the ice cream truck. This retails for £18 or $20 and was released January 1st, 2022. So it's been out for quite some time. A really decent looking set. What a necessity to every LEGO City and ice cream truck. This has been as cheap as £8 in the UK, I remember last year. And it is about £13 at the moment as well, and I'm sure it's been on sale in America as well. Moving on to set 60313, this is the Space Ride amusement truck, This retails for £35 or $50 or €40 and was released June 1st, 2022. A really good looking set, especially with the roller coaster track and the roller coaster pieces as well. So it's a really cool, cheap way to get that, and it has been on sale as well. Does contain 433 pieces, which is really quite good for that price point, especially because you do get some large pieces as well. Moving on to set 60314, this is Ice Cream Truck Police Chase. These retails for £25, $40 or €30 and was released January 1st, 2022. So quite a difference in price there. In my opinion, it's definitely not worth $40. This has been about £12.50 the other week in the UK. So I'm guessing it would have been on sale as well in America. A really good set. Another way to get an ice cream truck, so you could, in theory, have two going around your LEGO City. However, this one does have some more fun play features. The way you can fire the ice cream out the top is quite cool as well. Moving on to set 60315, this is the Police Mobile Command Truck. Retails for £35, $50 or €40 and was also released January 1st. A really decent police mobile. We do get a lot of these in LEGO City. It's quite a common thing. Difference about this one is it's got a drone, which is really cool to see. It's like LEGO's evolving with the times and technology, which is cool to see. And then you do also get a little quad bike a little tractor for the villain and a quad bike for the police to chase after him as well. Moving on to set 60317, this is the Police Chase at the Bank. Retailed for £90 or $100 and was released January 1st, 2022. A really decent looking set, however, I reckon it's probably not the best one of these they've done. A lot of the pieces are used up on all the different vehicles rather than the bank itself, which is understandable. The vehicles have the higher playability features, however, also the road piece does take away a lot from it, so I reckon they could have done that slightly different there, but that does mean it can connect quite easily into your LEGO City. Moving on to set 60318, this is the 60318. This retails for £9 or $10 and was released January 1st, 2022. Rather simple little set. Only contains 53 pieces, just a helicopter, 2 minifigures, and by the looks of it, a bin on fire, which is quite cool to see, just the small things that can happen in LEGO City. Moving on to set 60319, this is the Fire, Rescue and Police Chase. Another really decent set, retails for £25, $40 or €30, and this set has also been rather cheap recently, about £15. It's been on Argos 2 for £30 previously, so it has been quite cheap to pick up there. Two really good main builds, which are the fire truck and the villain's car, and then you do also get a police bike and a fire drone, if that's what you want to call it, and a really good playability in there as well. So moving on to set 60320, this is the fire station, retails for £55, $70 or €60, and was also released January 1st, 2022. As always, we get a lot of LEGO fire stations. It's a constant one which is being released basically. What I do like about the new fire stuff in LEGO City is the brighter neon yellow pieces. Really nice to see that, or they do all integrate with the new LEGO road system. Moving on to set 60321, this is the Fire Brigade. This retails for £90 or $100 and was also released January 1st, 2022. Very similar to previous set, however you get a larger fire engine, and it's rather, you've got the fire station, you've got the building to put out. It's more of a practice building, that's how I see it, as there's no real depth to it, so it's a bit disappointing there's no depth to it. However, it's a really good little building to practice in a way your accuracy with the fireable water gun, which is really cool to see as well. Moving on to set 60322, this is the race car. Really good little set for £9 or $10 and was also released January 1st. Yet 2 minifigures, not too much to say about it, however it's a really fun little set and has high playability with it. Moving on to set 60323, this is the stunt plane. Retails for £9 or $10 and was also released January 1st. This set only contains one minifigure, not many pieces, only 59, as it is made of bulk of a plane, but a really good little set nonetheless. Moving on to set 60324, this is the mobile crane, retails for £35 or $40, and was also released January 1st. This set, I remember it being extremely cheap when it first came out. I remember seeing this at about £20. However, I do think it saw a price increase. It's a really good way to instrument the new road track and pieces with your LEGO City, as it does contain one of those. So if you do have the old road layout, you could then use this as like a construction site in that area. Moving on to set 60325, this is a cement mixer truck, retails for £18 or $20, and a very nice, simple 4+ looking set. Only contains 85 pieces and was also released January 1st. Rather decent set, so you could use this with the mobile crane in the previous set, in like a very basic construction area. Moving on to set 60327, this is the horse transporter, retailed for £25 or $30, and was also released January 1st, 2022. Really decent set. You get LEGO horse for only £25 along with the wolf and 2 minifigures as well, and then a good amount of different little accessories, so the horse can jump, you got the trailer and the truck as well. Moving on to set 60330, this is the hospital, retailed for £90, $120 or €100. Really good looking hospital, probably one of the better ones they've done, because the way they integrated the nude road pieces into the overhanging of the hospital. Not the biggest fan of the ambulance though. I reckon it just doesn't seem the right colours to me, nor the helicopter. However, you do get a lot of minifigures in this set, which is really cool to see. Moving on to set 60332, this is the Reckless Scorpion stunt bike, retails for £7 or $8, and was also released June 1st, 2022. Not really too much to say about these stunt bikes. Really good to get some minifigures, some nice pieces and little accessories as well, and a cheap way to get the new bikes, which are wind-up. Moving on to set 60333, this is the Bathtub stunt bike, retails for £7 or $8, and was probably one of the most popular stunt bikes they've done due to the bathtub. They've done a LEGO bathtub and it looks absolutely amazing. It's one of the most popular LEGO sets of 2022, and you get a really good minifigure and a rubber ducky as well. Moving on to set 60335, this is the train station, retails for £70, $100 or €80, and was also released June 1st, 2022. You see a lot of LEGO train stations. This one's nothing too special if you ask me. A good colour theme, and you do also then get a bus and some construction workers as well, by the looks of it, with a Portaloo on there. You get the level crossing, which is really nice to see, and which then integrates into the new road system, so it does do well for your LEGO City nonetheless. Moving on to set 60338, this is the Smashing Chimpanzee Stunt Loop. This retails for £45, $70 or €55, and was also released June 1st, 2022. I've previously stated I don't really like these sets much, it's just bulky pieces. I don't like this set much. 3 minifigures for £45, not really cutting it with 226 pieces. If you want the pieces, you could just get them off Bricklink. I'm not really sure how expensive they are on Bricklink. I'm not really sure many people are buying this set to part out as well. So it's not the best set they've done. I think they should stick to different themes compared to this. Moving on to set 60339, this is the Double Loop Stunt Arena. Very similar comments to the previous set, retailed for £125 or $160 or €140. Only real positive for me in this set is you do get some roller coaster track. If you have seen some of the other videos, you know just how much I love roller coaster track appearing in other sets rather than roller coasters. You do get you get about 7, 8 minifigures in this, and then you do get a little truck as well. The way they've done the loops with the different colours is quite nice to see as well, and it's not just orange. Moving on to set 60341, this is the Knockdown Stunt Challenge, retails for £18, $35 or €20, so quite a large difference in price there, which is quite interesting to see, and was also released June 1st, 2022. Rather simple little set. I have seen this about £10 in the UK. Love the cake they've done there. That's probably my favourite part out of this. Not really too much to say about that either. Moving on to set 60342, this is the Shark Attack Stunt Challenge, retails for £18, $35 or €20, and was also released June 1st, 2022. Another set which you can find for about £10 in the UK. Doesn't really add much to any LEGO City unless you've gone for the complete Stunt Racer set. You do get 2 sharks in there, and it is kind of pirate themed, so you could combine that with the VIP Pirate Polybag, which they released recently as well. Moving on to set 60343, this is the rescue helicopter transport, retailed for £25, $30 or €30, and was also released June 1st, 2022. A decent little set, not the biggest fan of the colour theme for this, however, is quite good and is a good concept for a LEGO City set. Moving on to set 60348, this is the Lunar Rover vehicle, retailed for £25 or $40 or €30, and was released March 1st, 2022. This is a really good little set for anyone who loves anything to do with space. LEGO Space Theme is probably one of my favourite themes, just because of the different builds they do, and it's a really nice original idea. Moving on to set 60349, this is the Lunar Space Station, retailed for £55, $80 or €60. Bit of difference in price there once again. Probably not my favourite out of the space theme. I think it's just a bit bulky in the middle. However, it is a really good way they've done it as well. So it's a bit hit or miss. You can find it on sale as well. Moving on to set 60350, this is the Lunar Research Base, retailed for £90, $130 or €100, and was also released March 1st, 2022. A really decent little base you can get, because it's got all the different features. So you got the ship which they can escape on, you got the lab, and then also, by the looks of it, a drone as well, and you get 6 minifigures included along with other little vehicles. Moving on to set 60351, this is the Rocket Launch Center, retails for £125, $160 or €140, and was released January 1st, 2022. A really good looking set. This has definitely been on sale in the UK for about £60, £70 from Argos. I've definitely seen it there. A really good rocket. And just the launch bit, I don't really think you need the extra few buildings there, so that does probably take into account like the increased value, because you do only get 1,010 pieces, which is alright. However, you would probably expect more for that price. Moving on to set 60353, this is the Wild Animal Research Mission, retailed for £25, $40 or €30. A really good looking set. I do quite like these little sets. You do only get one main build, however, just the amount of different accessory pieces you get in there as well is really cool to see, and this has been about £15, £18 in the UK as well. Moving on to set 60354, this is the Mars Spacecraft Exploration Mission, retails for £25, $40 or €30, and was released June 1st, 2022. Another similar set to the one before, so you get your main one build, and then you get loads of little accessories as well on the side, which is really quite cool, and this has been about £15, £18 as well in the UK. Moving on to set 60355, this is the Water Police Detective Mission. This retails for £25, $40 or €30. Another set similar to the previous two. You got your one main build with loads of accessories. This one you do get the police dog, and you get 4 minifigures, whereas the other ones you only get 3, which is quite interesting, saying it is the same price, and you do get a few other little builds on the side. Moving on to set 60356, this is the Bear Stunt Bike, retails for £7 or $8, and was released January 1st, 2023. So a rather new set, nothing too special about this set. However, you do get the panda bear head mold, which is really nice to see, and it's a really detailed minifigure in there as well. Moving on to set 60357, this is the Stunt Truck and Ring of Fire Challenge, retails for £45, $60 or €50. March 1st release date, so it's only just been released, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do push this set back. It's a decent set, just overpriced. You don't get many pieces, you get 479, a lot of bulky pieces, 3 minifigures. You do get a lot of the flame pieces, which some people quite like, so that's a main incentive to get it. Not the biggest fan of the colour scheme either. Moving on to set 60358, this is the Cyber Stunt Bike, retails for £7, $8, and was released January 1st, 2023. Probably the most bland bike set they've done. Nothing too special about it. No unique piece in my opinion, so not too much to say about that. Moving on to set 60359, this is Dunk Stunt Jump Challenge, retails for £18, and I believe it's probably going to be the $30 price range, €20, and this has only just been released. Not the biggest fan of this set, very basic, only 144 pieces. I reckon this will be about £10 in the UK within a few months, as no one particularly wants it. Moving on to set 60360, this is the spinning Stunt Bike Challenge, retailed for £30 or €35. Don't have a price for dollars, and will also release March 1st, 2023. So another fairly new set, very simple, nothing too much to say about it. You don't get many pieces for the increased price, you get 117 pieces. for £30, and the set before you got 144 pieces for £18. And I do know price per piece is not everything, however, it is not the best to see that big of price difference with less pieces. Moving on to set 60361, this is the Ultimate Stunt Riders Challenge, retailed for £80, $100 or €90, and will also be released March 1st, 2023. So another new set, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of these did get pushed back slightly. However, this one is slightly different in the other loop challenges because it's in blue rather than just the green and orange. You do get slight different playability features. I think the motorcycle can like launch through the alien at the top and it can go through the loop, so it's probably one of the better ones they've done, but I'm still not the biggest fan of it. Moving on to set 60369, this is the Mobile Police Dog Training, retailed for £18, $30 or €20. A rather decent little set because you do get a nice little puppy dog, and that is absolutely adorable in this, and then just the other accessories and training park in there as well. So a really good little set to get, and it's definitely worth the price point in my opinion. Moving on to set 60371, this is the Emergency Vehicles HQ, retailed for £60, $70 or €65, and was also released January 1st, 2023. A decent-ish set. It's very similar to the like hospital with a colour theme, so it's nothing too special if you do have those. However, it does include it is all the emergency vehicles in one, which is really cool to see. Moving on to set 60383, this is the Electric Sports Car, retailed for £9 or $10, and was released January 1st, 2023. A really cool looking set. They did a set similar to this in LEGO Friends not too long ago, with the like wind turbine car. So it's a nice concept, and it's a really nice windshield piece in there as well. Moving on to set 60385, this is the Construction Digger, retailed for £18 or $20, and was released January 1st, 2023. A really good looking set. It's probably a nice little compact one which you can include in your LEGO City theme, and then you do also get nice little builds on the side as well. Moving on to set 60388, this is the Gaming Tournament Truck, retailed for £40, $40 or €45, and was released January 1st, 2023. It's a really cool concept for a LEGO City set. I never thought they'd do anything like this. Just the stickers are quite cool on this, and also the little trophy in there is neat to see as well. Moving on to set 60390, this is the Park Tractor. It's a very basic set for £9 or $10, and was also released January 1st, 2023. However, you do get the nice scribble piece and some nice just general farming pieces as well. Moving on to set 60393, this is the 4x4 Fire Engine Rescue, retailed for £9 or $10, and was also released January 1st, 2023. This is another really cool little cheap set because you do get a little cat in the tree, which is really cool to see, a lot of fire pieces, and a nice little fire truck as well. Moving on to the final set for this list, this is set 60394, ATV and Otter Habitat, retailed for £9 or $10, and was released January 1st, 2023. Another really cool little set, especially those otter pieces, which is really cool to see you get two of them in this set, which is quite cool because I would have thought you only got one. A decent little quad bike, and it's a really good set for the cheap price. So that is going to be it for today. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.